Hello, Super Nerd Friends! Welcome to Thursday! I don't know why I always sing it. Welcome to Thursday! It's my day, hooray! I should have thought about more what I was going to say before I started this. That would have been a good plan. So today, I taught at, so for the past few days I've been teaching. Tuesday I taught at a high school, Wednesday I taught at a high school, and today I taught at an elementary school, which is the first time I was in elementary. But I guess Tuesday was the first time I was teaching in high school. But high school is really easy, and it's like the same as middle school basically, except for they're taller and curse more and talk less about One Direction. But Wednesday was good because all I did was like watch Kung Fu Panda because the teacher was like, they're not going to learn anything anyway, and I was like, cool. Thanks. It makes me feel really happy when I don't have to do anything. Yeah, when they just like give me a day to relax, that's cool. And get paid. And so today I was at an elementary school, and not only was I at an elementary school, but I also was teaching the special ed kids at their school, which I was kind of nervous about, just because you never know how they're going to act, and what they're going to do, so yeah. But it went really well. There were only like 11 of them, so it's not too bad. Like, I kind of prefer that over the 20 to 30 some kids that are going to be in a regular elementary school room. Special ed kids have, I mean, obviously there's a reason that they're in there, is because they have difficulty learning for one reason or another. So it's not like a huge concern that I make sure that they learn everything they were supposed to learn that day, so that's really nice. Like, most of the things we did were kind of things they routinely do, you know, like days of the week, months of the year, colors and things, and they're in like 2nd grade, so it's pretty basic stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I didn't expect them to be well behaved, because they're special ed kids. And, I mean, they weren't, like, extremely well behaved, but there was very little hitting, or kind of even getting mad at each other, which is more than I can say for the middle school and high school kids. Mostly high school. Like, it's amazing how often those kids, like, try to beat each other up in class, and I'm like, what are you doing? Stop touching each other. Like, in any way. Just keep your hands to yourself. And it's nice because elementary kids, like, listen when I tell them to do things, even though, like, those kids don't really trust me because they don't know who I am. But they kind of do trust me just because I'm an adult. You know, they haven't lost that adults are the authority and I need to listen to them thing that they slowly lose throughout middle school, and then in high school have completely discontinued thinking. So yeah. So it was actually really nice. They were really sweet. A lot of them were, like, adorable. They're so cute. And they were really good. Like, most of them were really good. Some of them threw a couple tantrums, but overall they were pretty great. I was pretty happy with it. Plus, I had 2 assistants, special ed, I don't know what they're called, assistant people in the room, who are with these kids all the time, and they know, you know, this kid's gonna get this kid pretends like he has to go to the bathroom all the time, this kid bites, watch out, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it was nice, because I got to be with some other adults, which is kind of fun, since, not so much in middle school and high school, you're just kind of hanging out with the kids all day, which is kind of boring, especially since they don't really want to talk to you, or if they do want to talk to you, it's so that they don't have to do their assignment. So yeah, teaching was great today. The hardest thing I had to do, literally the most difficult thing of the day, was when the kids are like at breakfast and lunch, they're not so good at opening their stuff, so I had to open some milk cartons and juice and stuff, and they also like need their food cut up, so one of the kids asked me to cut up his French toast, but the only tool I had was a spork, and that is near impossible. Like, it was ridiculous how long it took me to do that. I mean, it still wasn't long, maybe like a minute, but, like, it shouldn't take that long, to the point that I was almost being embarrassed in front of second graders because I can't cut the freaking French toast. I ripped some of it up just with my fingers, and tried to make sure he didn't notice. I don't think he would have cared, though, because one kid in my class today, they all got candy canes, right? And there was a candy cane next to him on the carpet, and all I said was, "Is that your candy cane?" Because I was just wondering if he needed to throw it away. And he looked down, and he picked it up, popped it in his mouth, turned out wasn't his candy cane. So not only did he eat somebody else's half-eaten candy cane, but it was also stuck to the carpet. Gross. Like, me and the other aides were like, oh my gosh, that was so gross. Like, I'm wondering when kids develop the thought of hygiene and stuff. You know, like, how long does that take? Because apparently it's not in elementary school. Anyway, but yeah, it was really great today. I mean, it was kind of, I don't know, I guess it didn't feel like a long day, but every activity felt like it was taking a long time. And yet, like, the clock was going by really slowly. But no, I would totally love to go back there and teach with them again. They're really cool. Really cool kids. And the teacher left pretty good notes, you know, and I had assistance, so cool. Trying to think of what else I was going to talk about. Our program is on Sunday. Choir program, and we're having practice on Saturday, which I'm hoping some people come to. And tomorrow's my last day for work until January, because that's when break starts. So that's fun. I'm kind of sad, though. Like, I worked 3 days this week already. I have my 4th one tomorrow, and I'm really getting into it. Like, I really, really like doing substituting. Haley, it was probably a good thing that you did not do substituting, especially elementary school, especially special ed kids, because they're very, very physical, which makes me makes me kind of uncomfortable, because they taught you in substitute class that you're not supposed to touch the children, basically ever, you know, just avoid touching them, because there can be a very slim difference between good touching and bad touching. So just no touching is best. But the special ed kids will just walk right up to you and give you a hug, and they don't even know who you are. Like, it's weird. And there was this one kid, Uriel, he doesn't really talk, ever. And he kind of wanders around the room and fiddles with his hands and sucks on them and stuff. He's obviously not extremely cognizant of what's going on, and he doesn't really communicate with you at all. But he was sitting in front of me, like, up against my leg when we were doing the activity where they were sitting on the floor and I was in a chair. And then I just, like, felt him kind of rubbing my leg, and I looked down and he was rubbing his face on my leg. Like, just like this, on my leg, for no reason. And I was like, what are you doing? It didn't bother me, but it was just strange. And then a different kid later on, Randy, he was like just sitting really close to me for whatever reason. I don't know. But so he was like basically touching my legs the whole time. He was just sitting there like leaning back on them, which I don't really care. I mean, it wasn't a big deal or anything. It was just, I don't know. I'm always paranoid when the children touch me, because I'm like, no, like, don't. You're not supposed to. So yeah, I don't think you would enjoy that. So I'm glad that she's paying you now. That's fantastic. You deserve it, especially with all the work that you had already put in. And that's great that you have like a project there. It's like everything fell into place for you right there. That's wonderful. And I read your things. We already kind of talked about this, but I read your grad apps. Well, most of them. I haven't read the 5-page one. But I read the other ones, and they were really good. Like, both of them were equally good, so I would say, you know, I think you're fine. I know that they sound cheesy to you, but to me they sounded really nice. So, you know, not too bad. I mean, there's always going to be some cheese, but you get over it. Becky, I'm glad that you have fun with Joanna, and that you guys got your tree and everything. I got to see pictures, and that was really great. Yeah, and I'm glad you're still enjoying working at QFC, that you got into your statics class that you really wanted. And seemingly good things are going to keep happening, you know? I don't remember if you said what your grades were for this semester, but hopefully they were good. I got a 4.0. What? So that's cool. Raised my GPA a little bit. Yay. I actually think it raised at like 0.05, which is pretty good. So now instead of a 3.62, I have a 3.67, which I am perfectly happy with. I wish it was higher, obviously. Always wish it was higher until it's 4.0, but that's good. I don't think anything else is going on with me, really. It's been pretty chill. So, yeah. Oh, Danny's been talking to me. Like my ex-boyfriend, Danny. Because his girlfriend just broke up with him, and so he needs someone to talk to, so he's been talking to me. Even though last time we talked was like quite a while ago. That hasn't really seemed interested in me. But, you know, I understand, like, I don't know. He's kind of selfish, but I'm his friend, you know, like I still am, and I try to be the best friend that I can be. So if somebody needs me, I'm going to be there, you know, like, it's just how it is. So you don't have to put a lot of effort into our friendship, but I'm going to put as much effort as possible, you know, because people just need people sometimes, and that's okay. And I mean, it bothers me kind of that it wouldn't, I don't know that it would be reciprocated so well, that he would really care if something like that happened to me. But, oh well. I'm happy to be here for him. It gets kind of tiring listening to him whine. But, you know, I understand. I've been there before. It's been a while, but I've been there before. So yeah, with him. So that's just awkward. A little bit. And I never really liked his girlfriend, so that's a bit awkward too. Because I'm kind of happy. Because she's, I don't know. Anyway, so that's been happening. I have not sent your gifts either, Haley, so don't feel bad. Becky's I already got in the mail. So she's on the freaking ball. She sent me a shirt. I only know that because it's from threadpit.com. And so I assume it's a shirt. And it's fairly squishy. And I asked her, and she said, yeah. So I told her, this is kind of awkward. I'm surprised that she didn't think this was funnier or more ridiculous, but I told her I would open it shirtless so that I could immediately put it on, because I'm sure it's great. So just have that image in your mind. No, I'm kidding. Don't. Creepy. Anyway, I don't know why I had to say it again. So I'm going to try to get your presents shipped by tomorrow. So they probably won't get to you until like January. Especially you, Haley. Yours probably won't get to you until like your birthday. But you know, it's the thought that counts. And it's kind of nice. I mean, you get lots of presents on Christmas, and then you'll just, you know, randomly get a package in the mail, and that'll be fun. You know, just January package. But pretty much everyone's Christmas presents I get them are going to be late because I'm not going home. And my parents are going to take the gifts back from here to Moses Lake, because they're coming down on the 26th. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm excited for them to be here. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. But woo! Look at all of us having jobs, making money, and being awesome. And soon, Haley will be back in school, probably, and fairly soon, I guess I will be too, and then we'll all have school, and then maybe jobs too, and that's great. I'm excited. I hope things are going well for all. Becky, I hope we get to talk on the phone soon. I picked Yuya for the had a full boyfriend pigeon thing, because I love him. He's so cute. And, like, I love the Frenchness of him. But I can change my vote again if we need to. Or we can do the dice rolling thing like Haley was going to do that one time. We can do that. Either way, But I don't have anything else to say. So I'm gonna go. Bye!